Turned off my damn game in front of me. Alright. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, let me go ahead and put on live chat. So we have survived nearly 60 days. And the problem I'm having is that I'm getting bored. And I am completely aware of the fact that once you're bored in Project Zomboid, that's when you die. Because you go out and you do something stupid. And you, like, get bit. And that's, like, the end of your run. This is my longest standing run. And I don't want that to happen. But I also understand if I just sit in my base all day, you guys aren't going to want to watch it. Hell, I wouldn't want to play it. That's why I haven't been playing it. The last time I touched this was December. So we have an unlimited supply of food. I don't want to overstate my preparedness in this, but I can keep my generator running for weeks without having to even think. And that's, hold on, I'm just gonna go through. Actually, it doesn't have it pulled up. I just want to make sure we're all tracking the proper things, and we are. Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't that just great? Smile on my face and a song in my heart. So if I check this out, this generator will run for, like, I have 40% fuel left, and it'll run for 9 days. At 81% condition, I have nothing to worry about because I just need scrap electronics. And those are literally everywhere. Not to mention 17 gas cans, 2 jerry cans, and a jumbo jerry can. Take a look at this. Throw those in the old backpack. I'm going to throw those in the back of my ambulance. A jerry can back there already. I'm not particularly scared about the future in this. Oh my god, you guys can't see it! Oh, that's embarrassing. What the hell? Oh. I'm completely tracking. I know where I'm at and what I'm doing. I know who I am. Do you guys know who you are? I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but we're back. We're so back, ladies and gentlemen. It's like we never left. I have no idea what I was doing last time, but I'll throw all those on the floor. It's also a Score Bunny Community Day. If you see me looking at my phone, I'm checking up on the goddamn Score Bunny. Like that one. Throw a little Pokeball at it. What do they call it? Dopamine maxing? So we are long past the point of water having run out. Poor bunny. Throwing another Pokeball at it. I was actually on the verge of playing all the Mons 10. Or all the, whatever it is. It's the Pokemon mod pack. That's, like, very much so Pokemon centered. But Mooman Blue from the Discord is very insistent. Let me actually go ahead and throw this stuff over. It's 9 in the morning, so I shouldn't even think about sleeping. But what I should be worrying about, getting stuff like this lighter refilled. Just the day-to-day activities. Let me see where I put all my, like... This looks like a pretty decent spot. I was building doors, and I can't remember why. I'm actually going to take that mostly empty gas can, and I'm going to refill my lighter. Huh. I put it back in. That's so neat. Yeah, the jerry can's mainly for my car itself. Let's actually check on my ambulance. I feel like it's been a while since I've popped the hood. Okay. Hood. Screws, metal sheet, or scale. Isn't that just a bitch? So I guess right now the goal is to get our mechanics up as well. Let's have some food. We'll grab a pike and some potatoes. No issue in it. Also, we have a fuck ton of water downstairs, just in case. Put the potatoes in there. So we'll eat the fish. And then we'll come back. Another score bunny. If I'm honest, I just want a shiny. That's what I want. We'll eat those. So we're fed and we're good. That's what I'm worried about. Making sure we're fed and good so we're not running up on exhaustion yet. So this axe, I'm actually gonna leave outside. This hole. That's my big horde clearer. I guess take it with me. I need to smoke. That's no real issue. Okay, that's a little tree growing there. I think I was trying to turn this into like a fortress last time. It would make sense, like all the planks and whatnot. So this way I can like look out, see what's around. But for right now, I'm not tracking anything like crazy that I need to do around here. It's like, would it be nice? Yes, but I'm also like, in the grand scheme of things, it's like making a secret base in your single-player Minecraft world. It's like, is it neat? Yes. Is it helpful? No, not even a little bit. Because right now, to like completely fortify this, I'd have to fence in this house. Because these walls aren't going to protect anything. Yeah. So at the beginning of the next day, we're going to load up and we're going to go. So I guess right now we need to prepare. Well, doing stuff by like leaving this hammer here. That's like, we don't really need it at all. Take a look. The sledgehammer is just for like good traveling purposes. The cereal is like just food on the go. I'm not too worried about what's going on. It's like we have a spare generator and everything. Not to mention we have spare electronics everywhere. Let me actually text Moo Man so he knows that we're live. I'm doing it from my phone. Let him know that we're live with Larry. Because this is his favorite game. A level 2 low to read. That's tragic, but not a surprise. It's like tailoring. I just don't touch it. It's like no real point to me. Because like at the end of the day, I'm just gonna try to find like a new car rather than sink it in. It's like the odds aren't that bad for finding stuff like that. The issue with this game is like once you get to this point, like I said, it's boredom. Because like at the end of the day, who wants to sit here? Like I took care of the grass. I mowed the grass in Project Zomboid. It's like what? I wouldn't even think about doing the backyard. Because, like, you'll see up here, I have my, like, rain barrels. Like, down here, I have, like, another water source. I have to boil this, but... Not to mention the unlimited water source out here. I can literally drink until I die. Because all I have to do is boil it, so I throw, like, a log or something. With my copious amounts of gasoline, it's not, like, an issue. Ooh, worms! I think I put those in there, actually. Here's my little... Yeah, I was making so many... Like, I was growing so much food that I had to stop. If that tells you how good I've been doing in this run. As it clears up, I'll start to do more. Like, here's another freezer if I need it. I don't really need it. Like, what am I going to do about this, huh? Right now, I'm just kind of burning time until... Camping canteen. I don't know why I have a second water bottle. I'll just throw it up there. God, the camping canteen, while modded, yes, it is so it's so good. I just wish there would be something like spice it up without me actively just throwing myself in harm's way. You know what I mean? Also, that noise right there is such like a big tell, like if you still have water or not. It's like when you're moving up into the world, and like you don't really know what you're doing in Project Zomboid. That is one of the biggest indicators, like knowing just the subtle difference between the sound of water when you have it and when you don't. I'll go ahead and get bathed up and everything. Which I'm not going to do inside because that's just a gigantic waste of water. And while I am set when it comes to resources, I'm also not just going to throw out like 17 units of water for nothing. Because it's like, what's the point? Yeah. That is insane that I called the exact amount of units of water. Wash all clothes. Go through. One, this wastes time, and two, make sure we're good and clean. Because while we're wet, we're gonna dry on its own. With it being 80 degrees outside, I'm not too worried about like hypothermia and whatnot. If I could stretch my like gasoline, because right now I have like the bare minimum going, like basic lights. Even then, I have the majority of them off. I can't even think of a light I have on in the house. But if I put up that other fridge, it like just tanks my efficiency. And I don't need it per se, which is why I'm not too upset. But as I can leave for 9 days, and this will be fine. But I am gonna actually let me just empty the rest of this gas can into the generator. I'm not gonna be out for 9 days, mind you, but it's also add fuel. And that gives us another 4 days. Like that little bit. Isn't that crazy? Condition 81%. Yeah, the only thing running in the house is the popsicle fridge. Which are so good. Like, so good. If we can find a bigger fridge, I'm definitely going to go for it. However, we don't need to. Let me check the Discord. Make sure Big Dog got it. I'm not tracking that he did, but he'll come around. Sorry, it had pulled up Instagram Reels again. I am such like an Instagram Reel. Let me actually throw this in the backpack, and I'll take the crowbar out. Just because it's like, if I'm in a bad spot, I can always just swap them real quick. Let me set my alarm on my wrist. I do want to wake up at 4:30. That's like the ideal time, because I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna have to eat. Yeah, it's just on my like non-perishable food, because I tend to like take as much as I possibly can. Just because if something happens and I can't fish, like in winter, I want like a good window of opportunity for me to go and scavenge food without having to worry about starving. Because that worry is going to be what makes you starve. In fact, we have about an hour we can use for fishing. I'm down for it. A big reason I like to keep this shut is there's been more than one occasion where I've come back from like a trip and there's just a Zomboid banging on the... I'm not tracking why there's dead Zomboids over there, but I imagine I'm the one who did it. All that time just to pick up a damn... Don't want to put it in my fanny pack. Will this jump back? Yep. So a big problem with this is that sometimes it'll... Small crappie. Choose little bait fish. Socks. Not really ideal. I'll actually just go and delete those. Another small crappie. Give me one more fish and I'll be happy. Like there we go. Small bass. Nice. What we're gonna do with this... Throw these in the backpack. Crazy thing to do. I think I'd lose my mind if there was just a fish loose in my backpack. But again, I'm the one that put it there. I can't be like truly be angry, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do here This is dinner and also breakfast. We go ahead and smoke a cigarette because we're carrying 500 on us because it's only 3 encumbrance. Little bass. I'll cook these 2. So what I can do is while those cook, I can stash these things. Yeah, because it's like I'm not low on fish by any means, but there's space. At least in one of them. So the reason I take like the grasshoppers and bait fish is because I can... What do you call it? So with this, if you didn't know, you can just delete things out of existence. Fun fact. So that way you don't have to like throw things on the floor, like make your place ugly. Yahalo. We are actually preparing for an expedition. I was telling the nobodies out there that, ooh, how big that fish is. I'm eating that whole. Lord. Here, let me pull up my map. We're gonna wake up at 4:30 in the morning. And... Alright, we can try breaking over to West Point. Or we can go and restock up here. Just do like a basic loot run. And prepare for an assault on Louisville. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't thinking about going to Louisville, but the fact that it's presented to us is interesting. I will drink a beer in preparation for what's about to happen. I'll throw that away because I'm responsible. We'll sleep with Mr. Mole and Mr. Duck. I'm very creative when it comes to naming things. Doing the morning fine. Get an early start. This could go horribly. We are going to prepare for the opposite, where it goes amazing, but you always have to keep your guard up when it comes to this kind of stuff. So like I said, let me take this, 2 potatoes, along with 2 cabbage. I'm going to leave those in my backpack. Just because those are good food that I can take with me, so I don't have to worry about like stopping and eating. We can... This is gonna jump back up. Yeah, check that out. The thawing out part's the one that takes a while. My meal is done, so this will be like a good boost to the food. As long as we are back in 2 weeks, our food should still be good in the house. We go ahead and make sure the place is locked down. I don't know, I don't see a world in which a Zomboid breaks in. But I also don't want to have to deal with that. It's a little anxiety-inducing going back out, especially because I am not, what do you call it, like, aligned perfectly with this game as I usually am. We're not gonna shut off the engine. We're just gonna go back, close that, and we're gonna go and open this. Go. Yeah, so we're just gonna do a quick supply run up there, grab some gasoline, because that's the gas station we have a generator at. Might need to swap the headlights here soon, but that's a future problem. Because no one wants to watch me sit around in the base for 4 hours. You know what I mean? I do need to work on my Outlast video script. Little tidbit of knowledge of what I'm working on. Now the problem here I would run into is I would try and play on my phone whenever I was doing this. So, this is fine. I'm not too worried about what's going on out here, just because I've done this a million times. And that's like the mindset that gets people killed, which is dangerous that I have that mindset. But it's also like, sometimes you just have to trust in your skill. Otherwise, you won't, like, you'd get nothing done. You'd get to a point where you can coast, and then you'd coast until you're in a position where you're desperate. It's like life. Sometimes you have to, like, take risks. Because life is short, and if Larry dies, Larry dies. That's the whole point of this game, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to avoid it as much as humanly possible. I think Larry represents a lot of things in life that people are afraid to let go of. Me included. I'm not preaching. Ideally, I can find another vehicle. Another ambulance would be perfect, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Mainly because this comes with a ton of space, a siren. Okay. I'm just checking the map to make sure I know where I'm going. If I timed this right, I should be getting into town about when the sun comes up. Or at least, like, somewhat brighter outside. It's not like the end of the world. Mainly because that already happened. But, yeah. I just need to, like, this is, like, more for me to get my feet wet again. Because I've cleared this place out a few times, taken a ton of loot home. I'm pretty sure this is where I found my ambulance at, if memory serves. You can actually see that nature starting to take these, like, small isolated buildings back, which is really neat. I also like that there's a mod that just accelerates that. So, what's going on with you, Mr. Sayaka? Moo Man Blue, if you must. Ugh, my shoulder popped. Because right now, we're just taking a little road trip. Gonna try to not get bit. But I did name the stream something positive. And historically, if I name the stream something positive, something terrible happens. I guess because it displays a mindset. I've been zomboiding, really? You'll never believe what I'm currently doing. Where are you at in your run? Because right now, I've hit the point of complacency in my run. See, small things like that. If I hit that sign, there's a chance it kills me. Not ideal, but... I'm gonna take this side road up here. Because as I get closer to the town, I'll start seeing bigger and bigger hordes. And I'm pretty certain I lured the zombies out. 1 month, hell yeah. Is that your longest run? This is my longest run. Because right now, I'm trying to avoid getting in the mindset of, oh, I'm good. I know this game, which is really hard. Do I take the side road? Yes. Because that one leads me directly into town, while the other one will have me, like, go up and back down. And that's not what I want. Two months was my longest. Oof. I can't remember. Did you tell me how you lost that run? I've lost a few runs. And it's typically to zombies. I've never starved to death, which should probably make me change what I put emphasis on. Because right now I'm just kind of hoping that muscle memory takes over and lets me, ooh. I want you. Are those night vision goggles on your head? Ooh, look at that. Hold on. Aim, outline any weapon. Why is this different? I hear another one. I have so many backpacks. It serves no purpose other than to take up room. I don't know, I was kind of hoping for something, like, amazing. Like, I open that and get a katana type shit. I still have never had a katana in this game. If I get one, boy howdy, let me tell you, the Zomboids will hear about it. Yeah, you can tell we're getting into town here, because the Zomboids are getting more and more abundant. I'm gonna take this up. Not necessarily try to punch through a horde, but get ahead of them. This. We can hop out. Hopefully. Yeah, we're good. Drop one. You know how I said we were gonna wait? Try to use the crowbar first? I think it's understandable to just take the pickaxe out. Because if we have it, we might as well use it. If we're going from like a house by house basis, I'll use the crowbar. But clearing hordes, you shouldn't really use like a subpar weapon. Just because the more you swing, the more tired you're gonna get. And fatigue early on in the crowd is never gonna be good. Flip through those real quick, make sure. Yeah, because right now I'm coming back into town after however long of layoff I've spent from here. So it's gonna like respawn a certain amount. I might as well just have my automatic delete button. Which is the pickaxe, by the way. In case if you guys were wondering. Dropping them. I'm not seeing any weapons in them, but I'm also just double check. Make sure they don't have like the Passion of Christ in their pocket, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get these guys out. In most cases, like especially if I was just gonna loot the building my ambulance is by, I wouldn't go out of my way to kill these guys, just because it's a needless waste. But I'm about to kick on that generator, and I have absolutely zero intention of what do you call him? Usually they have like beads or something. But yeah. With this being loud, first and foremost, I'm gonna get my gasoline stuff taken care of. Ooh. Thankfully, I'm observant. Alright, pal, come up here. I don't want to have to move you. Bodies on the asphalt are kind of ugly. This at least hides your ugliness. Heard a zombie. I imagine the generator being on is gonna lure the surrounding one closer. Go on ahead and move away from this. I don't think I'll be in any danger smoking nearby, but why take the risk? You know what I mean? Hold on. Actually, check the gasoline indicator to see which one is... which side it's on. Head. Equip primary. Put in container. I can just throw it in the back of the trunk. No real reason not to. I feel comfortable speeding it up. I might not be able to carry this. For the line. Turn the generator off. Yeah, we'll swap those two out. I'd prefer to have the gas can back there, which is kind of unfortunate. Seat occupied by what? Oh. Hey, I completely forgot that I had a generator in my passenger. Now, is eat some cabbage. Just because if you're well fed, you're going to do more damage. I would prefer that while I'm fighting. I'll have one of each. I can just go ahead and delete these 3 out of existence. I'm gonna one tap all 3 of them just because they're well fed. Okay, correct. I stand corrected. Sure, man. Really, well, I'm stuffed is insane. That was strong as hell. Plus one to sneaking. Ooh. Where is it? Sneak roll. Okay. That's why I didn't like it. Going up there is just needless fighting. I don't know. ER2. I imagine I've been in this one before. Absolutely zero reason for me to leave places like this untouched. I remember being in. How to use generators, crazy find. Hand axe hammer. Bag of concrete powder. Whole bunch of plaster. Right now, I just need to find a car. Like another, like, ambulance or something. Eye on my water. It's taking a hit, but nothing terrible. I don't know. Because I found my ambulance right here. Because my ambulance is easily my most degraded car, just because I've used it so much. It is a very good car, mind you. I'm not trying to dunk on it or anything. I can't find anything down here that interests me to the point of looting it. Because I feel like it'd be such bad diminishing returns. It's like so much effort for like not a lot. Which is why we're going back up to Louisville the next like in-game day. Also, I have this little jug of gasoline down here. If something happens and I'm just completely out of gas, I can fill this back up. Alright. Now we head home. Probably get this damn generator out of our front seat. But it's somewhere in our house. Yeah, like me driving in, like, lured them in, but hell. More often than not, when the Zomboids hear you, they'll, like, stop and go through this whole, like, animation. But in the event they don't, it kind of makes you swerve a little bit. And depending on how the physics of this game's feeling, you might just flip. That's something I'd like to avoid if possible. I don't think Larry's been injured much at all. If he has, it's been like all minor injuries. Ooh, little guy on the floor. I don't know. Right now I'm just more or less focusing on, I guess, mentally preparing. Because this was a trip that I needed to make. Because I was sitting about half gas. I'm about to be driving a ton. But it was also to like get me back in the groove of things. I'm about to put my neck on the line big time. We're actually gonna load up somewhat. Make sure that we're supplied up. We're not gonna take the ambulance. We're gonna take one of the fire trucks that are in better condition. Mainly, it's not even because like, oh, I want a better vehicle, because that's good. But like this thing, it's gonna run. You know what I mean? It's not gonna break down on me, which would be like nightmare scenario, being out there with no like way out that's not on foot. But if push comes to shove, and I have to like drive through a horde, that's when I'd start to worry. You know what I mean? Also, the degraded storage is annoying. Jamming out. Whoops. This might just be broken down for parts for the other two. Thankfully they didn't kill me. Make this turn. Good old Zomboid music. Dramatic as ever. I'm just gonna plow into this one. Just because we can. Fuck it. This is the ambulance's last run. And it's like, that's it, just another thing for gas. Because I can siphon it out. And head back. I don't know. I do want to play all the Mons today. And also work on my Outlast script. I'm probably not going to be on Zomboid for like ever, but I am going to start my conquest into Louisville, just because that's what I said I'd do. Like I said how I would stream Project Zomboid today, and here I am. Alright. You heard of that game Pokopia? Also, what do I call you? I've been going back and forth from Sayaka to Mooman. And I feel like it's been long enough. To be fair, I am Auti. Instead of Adam. Huh. Ooh. You got on you. What you got on you, big dog? I don't know why I hit the ignition. Just clothing. The clothes off your back. Sayaka. Orin. It's a little frustrating. Just because it's like, what do I really have to gain by going out here, like, exploring? I have all I could ever need. But mentally, I need to do something in this game. Because the big reason I haven't been on it is, like, I've reached such a point of... what do you call it? Up. Opens outward. I'm too close. I was about to just jump the damn fence. I'm not entirely certain what I should do. Successful little loot run. We go ahead and check the trucks. This one's definitely going to be the best condition. And 96 with a jerry can and some duffel bags. I'll move the stuff out of the ambulance and get it geared more for like the other one. Oh. Man, it's fancy. Yeah, that's another thing. Zomboid loves hitting you with a random, like, dramatic music. Just for no reason. Sure, man. Average. I'll take cool. I'll equip to primary. Metal. I can get these piled up out here. Really? I'll grab it. Now I'll have to place it because I don't. There we go. Oh, I still have it. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. I'm taking damage. Shit. Yeah, we're never gonna... Okay. I'm gonna start squeezing them around. God, that that scared me. Hey, hey. Come on, man. Just fucking place it. Scared me for no damn reason. I just saw the little... I know I didn't get close to dying. Scared me. Go ahead and see this. Cereal and the backpacks. Sledgehammer. Gonna go in the backpack. I'll leave the jerry can and the duff, like, and the ambulance. Just because it's... I have no real reason to not bring it. Like, not leave it, I guess. We're gonna bring a spare. Let me get the fucking... What do you call it? Seat's taken. Sure, pal. Put it right. Condition 100%. Hell yeah. Let me get this thing out of the way. Do this right. It's out of the way. It's like, it's still useful. I'm not gonna like hate on it. And I just need to be careful with it is all. Almost full of gas. A jerry can in front of it. Let me just check the inside. Yeah, everything seems really good. I have no reason to toss it aside. Not that I would, but... Yeah. And, what do you call it? Yeah, it's about 4:30. I don't know. I'm all geared and prepped for the conquest on Louisville. But I think I'm going to save that for a time where... Because, like, I have the intention of getting off for Zomboid somewhat soon. And I can get there and then cut it. Or I could just cut it before. I don't know. I just have stuff to do, and I am really interested in playing the new all the mods mod pack. 22 full gas cans. I feel like we're doing damn good for ourselves. I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like if I go, because on one hand, it could be 2 days from now that I stream this again, or it could be a week. $60 days gone. We're at 2 months. What's the... Oh, it's September 7th. Because this is our last, like, real chance to go out and raid before winter. And, yeah. I am going to call this here. I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to be back on all the mons. And the next time we play Zomboid, it's going to be a full-on assault of probably the medical center at first. I don't know. I fell out of love with this game a bit. Kind of tragic to say, but also I've put so much into it. I just need to find that spark, and I think I'll get back into it once I start rating. But until then, I'm gonna leave this one here. Sayaka, I apologize if this was not as long of a stream as you were expecting for Zomboid. It's getting difficult for me to like keep playing. I am gonna try again next time because I'm pretty interested in going to Louisville for the like I guess second time. But for right now, I'm kind of burnt. Anyhow, I'm gonna be back in like 10, 15 minutes.